Hey guys, I'm Bryce Sander, and Todd and Savannah Chrisley are here. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Chrisley Knows Best, back for season 5.
Yes.
Can you believe you've been doing this for 5 seasons now?
No, one of our friends said this morning that they felt so bad because Raina James had died on Nashville and she'd been working so hard. And I'm like, you understand that that show started the same time we did. You don't feel bad for us.
Very true. All right. We're going to show a preview for next Tuesday's episode. And then while you're watching that at home on Facebook, you can enter your questions for these guys in the comments below. We'll get them over here. I'll ask them. But here's a first look at Tuesday's episode.
The artist formerly known as Todd Chrisley.
Hey.
You want me to not look you directly in the eyes.
And you're doing that.
You want a limo to and from all events?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, artist snacks must have prior approval, but not limited to orange M&Ms with peanut, and
I like
may
Clemson.
only be handled with white linen gloves.
Yes, I'm gonna be a little over the top. But if she wants to be in the music industry, she wants to manage people, I'm trying to help her understand that contrary to most people's beliefs, there's bigger bitches in this world than Todd. Show me.
There we go. So that's the setup. There is you have to do a kind of a management thing for a class, right?
Yes.
And you take on your dad as a client.
Oh, yes. I don't know how I feel about that one. That was probably not the best decision, but it's okay.
You
Please,
survived
I
it.
trained her to go out here and take on the world. I mean, how many more people's going to be rougher than I am?
True.
Do you always take your dad's advice?
No, I used to not, like, ever, but now I'm starting to learn that he really is always right, so therefore I need to take it.
My children are from the school of hard knocks. They got to experience it. They don't listen to what you say, and then they come back like, oh, God, you were right. I know.
This season is kind of bigger, crazier, more intense than ever before. How are you doing? Because you were in a car accident not that long ago.
Yeah, so I'm doing really well. I do physical therapy. I'm good. So I was lucky, honestly.
And we're going to see that on the show. Is that going to be hard for you to watch back? I mean, you've seen these clips and stuff already, but having to relive it.
I mean, I think the hardest part is, like, seeing how my dad reacted to it all. My mom, just both of them, you know, like, it was heartbreaking. So I think that's the hardest part.
I think that, anytime you get a phone call at 3 a.m., and it's the highway patrol or an authority or whatever saying, your child's been injured, it's the most crippling moment that you'll have as a parent. So, for us to be where we are today based on the severity of her accident, is a blessing from God.
Definitely. I can only imagine what ran through your head getting that phone call.
Yes, there was a lot of things that ran through my head once I knew she was okay.
That's good. And then not long after, there was also a breakup. It was kind of a double whammy for you.
Oh, yeah. That was a chapter in my life that is closed, moving forward. I'm as happy as ever. And, heck, I'm young, having fun, so.
Well, let's do a little rumor patrol yesterday because there were a lot of stories yesterday that you have a new boyfriend. Set the record straight. Are you dating Chandler Parsons?
No, we are not. We're friends. We hang out. He's a blast. He's got the best personality. I mean, heck, he makes him laugh. He makes me laugh. So, like, he truly is just a great friend. And like I said, I'm single, having fun, so.
He's a nice guy. And, I think yesterday, when I basically said, he was a douchebag.
Yes.
It was an inside joke, too.
Yes, and I mean, and it was not meant to be derogatory towards him because he's a super nice guy. He's been very respectful to our family, and we all like him very much. I don't know who likes him more, Savannah or Grayson.
That's a good way. If a relationship were to pop up, good the family likes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
right
that's
now,
rare in our family because
'cause
I've never
I
had
didn't
someone
have
that
that.
any of my children have dated that I liked.
Well, there you go. It could be the first.
I know.
If something happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But just friends for now.
Yes,
people.
just friends.
All right. The fan comments questions are rolling in. Melissa says, Todd, you are an awesome parent. We need more parents like you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Send that to Savannah's personal Facebook page as well as Lindsay, Chase, and Grayson so that they all know how great I am.
Okay.
Do you hear that a lot from viewers and fans that they like your parenting style?
I do get that a lot, and I think that it's because people want structure in their life. People want someone that truly loves them to tell them the difference between right and wrong and that's going to be honest with them.
All right. Lily also likes your parenting style, says everyone should parent like you. Edward wants to know, Savannah, what do you think your dad is like as a father?
Honestly, growing up, he was so tough on us. He was so strict. We didn't get to do much.
They did everything
But
as
no,
long as
but
I was there.
no, yeah, exactly. So, but as I've gotten older, I truly do appreciate it and I respect it, and I thank God every day for the way that He parented us. Because if He wouldn't have parented us that way, God only knows where we.
They'd have been bigger hellions than what they already are.
Exactly.
There we have it. Michelle says she's obsessed with this show. You guys are hilarious. And Sue says the show is hilarious and cute. So it's not going to be all intense. There's also going to be a lot of fun coming up this season.
Yes, we have a lot, listen, no one's life is laughter all the time. We wish it were. But, we have a lot of real moments. I mean, it's reality television. We're not a scripted show. You can't script the crazy that we have. But, there's a lot of lighthearted moments. There's a lot of evolution with my children. There's a lot of, Julie and I mean, our marriage has gotten, believe it or not, we've come closer together with the kids leaving the home because now we realize that we're going to be what each other has for the rest of our life.
With, dating, we were talking, what advice do you give your kids about finding the right person? And
I think that prior to us having the show and having the notoriety that we have, it would have been different advice. I've always told my children to find someone of like kind, someone that they have, something in common with, that comes from the same kind of background as what they come from. Today, because of their notoriety, I have to tell them be careful of the people that are here and for the reasons that they're around you, because you never know if they're using you to climb up.
I was going to ask you, what's the greatest lesson you've learned from doing reality TV? Because that does change your life.
I think Savannah's greatest lesson should be that she has dated people that used her to climb up.
Yeah, so I guess for me, that's just what it is. It's people are going to use you, and you have to see it for what it is. It took me a little longer to see that. So I feel like as of now, that's, I just want to find someone who understands my life, who understands the things that I deal with, the things that I go through. And it doesn't matter if they have a name or if they don't. If they understand it, then great, but not going to use me. That's one thing.
Got it. All right. Savannah says, glad you're okay. Your hair looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You've been rocking the short hair for a little while now. Norma says, love this show. Can tell everybody in the family reality really truly loves each other, which I think does come across.
We do love each other. I love my children more than I've ever loved anything in life, outside of my wife. That's a different love. And, we all share a same common bond of faith, and we're going to always be there for each other.
Would you say doing the show has brought you closer together? Because I feel like watching over the course of the seasons, season 5, you all feel way closer than even in season 1.
Which is odd for me because in season 1, people were like, "Oh my God, they're like a cult. They're so stuck to each other." So to say that we're closer is a great thing because you have your ebbs and flows. Celebrity changes you in certain ways, and and you can either fall into that whole routine of thinking I'm famous, or you can get back to where you came from. And we've had some of that evolution in our family, and the kids have come back to what they know.
Lots of love for Nanny Faye rolling in. We saw
all
her
love her
dating and maybe getting a few sexts last week.
I mean, who sends a freaking eggplant to a 72-year-old woman?
They do send them.
Jeremy wants to know if the show was ever turned into a movie, dream casting for who would play you guys.
Well, I mean, obviously it would be Brad Pitt for me.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Honestly, Sarah Jessica Parker for me, because I just think Sex and the City. And...
I was thinking more Lindsay Lohan for you.
Oh, wow, shade.
Do you look, obviously you want the show to go on for a very long time, but what do you kind of see yourselves doing outside of the show, beyond the show?
So I have a clothing line coming out, and hopefully this spring, and so we've been working on that for a little while, and I just want to create a lifestyle brand, and it comes down to cosmetics, home goods, just everything imaginable. So that's just what I have a passion for, and then once TV and all that goes away, I want to get involved in the music industry.
Because it will go away.
Yeah, exactly. It will go away. So therefore, I'm just preparing myself now and just doing things that I love.
I think that for the family as a whole, we've been so blessed to have such a platform to build from. And as parents, Julie and I certainly hope that the show will help make life easier for our children to create these lifestyle brands. And Julie and I are just looking to retire, have a wonderful life with our grandchildren, and be able to tell our children goodbye after dinner.
But we are splitting time now between Tennessee and Georgia on the show.
Yeah.
Well, we still have our home in Atlanta, but our home is full-time Nashville.
Okay.
We love Nashville. It has truly become our home. We love the people there. Nashville as a whole has embraced our family like no other community, but I think it's because of the country music. You know, country music is very welcoming.
And it's getting into the music industry. You're right there.
Yes, exactly. So it's easy.
I got to ask you, because right now we are in the middle of Dancing with the Stars casting is going on. A lot of people think you guys should do the show. Would you want to do the show?
I would do the show if I had time, but I would only do it if I could compete against Chase and Savannah.
Oh!
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, heck, it would always be fun, but you never know. There's been talk
Yes,
for a few
you do
seasons.
know, because you keep saying, Daddy, I want to do Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I know,
She
I
is
do.
so thirsty
But,
for Dancing with the Stars.
No, I'm not. I do want to do it, but at the same time, it just has to fall
within your schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I can do it, because really, I would be the one who would win.
No, don't. See, he's always
They
wanting
would
to
go
take
home.
the spotlight.
They would go home, and I would have to pay for therapy for she and Chase.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, well, we've put it out in the universe. We need a family war season of Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, exactly.
You and maybe a few other reality TV Hollywood families in there. Crystal wants to know more about the clothing line. When could we find it in stores, do you think? Is there any timeline, or stay tuned?
It's not in stores. It will be with the Home Shopping Network.
There we go.
And that is spring or early summer?
Yes, spring or early summer. So I'm just getting excited about it. I've gotten samples back, and I'm loving everything. It's truly going to be things that are comfortable, but yet look very stylish, and it's just everyday clothing. So
And it's very appealing to all ages.
exactly, all
very
ages, all
tasteful.
body types, and that was a big thing for me and it's also very affordable, because I never want someone wanting something that they can't have. So therefore,
Kind of like you.
yes, I see so much stuff that I want, but then I'm like,
And
oh
I
my
say no.
gosh, no. If I want it, I pay for it.
Oh
but,
my gosh, she acts like she's so rich.
no, be quiet, leave me alone. Any rate, it's just everything's very affordable, and I was just very picky whenever it came to fit, fabrics, and obviously the pricing of things. So I'm excited.
Cool. So watch out for that spring, summer. All right, we got heart explosions across the screen with the Dancing with the Stars stuff. So ABC, we need to make that happen. Let's get back to your show. What are you most looking forward to fans seeing this season, season 5?
I think for me, you're going to see a lot of family moments this season.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of evolution between Chase and Savannah, and with Lindsay, and with Julie and I as well, when it comes to how we're dealing with raising adult children and the advice that you have to give. When you're raising a child and they're going to school, you're giving them advice on how to dress, and did you get your homework and things like that. And now we're giving them advice on real life situations, owning a home, having car insurance, dating people that you don't know, and social media. Our life has changed so much that we're now having to come up with other ways of parenting to kind of conform around the way that we're living.
Yeah, it's basically what he said. It's just, for me personally, it's just, you see me evolving, because it's like life literally smacked me dead in the face, and it couldn't have happened at a more perfect time.
Could have been worse. I could have slapped you in the face.
Yeah, exactly. So it couldn't have happened at a more perfect time, just because I'm learning. Relationships that I've been in, they just prepare me for the right one at the end, and it's just, I come to so many realizations, and it's honestly like the best feeling in the world.
I think you will see the kids this season actually coming to terms with they don't know everything.
Yeah, not at all.
And that they are 19 and 20 and 27. And there's a reason that we're the parent, you're the child. We've been here longer. We've experienced more. And I think you're going to see the kids kind of embracing a little bit more of that now.
There we have it. All right, the show airs Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on USA. Check it out. Don't miss it. And don't forget to like ET here on Facebook so you don't miss any of these Facebook Lives. More Chrisley family members might stop by soon.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping
Thank
by.
you so
Thank you
much.
for watching. See you later.